It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Boom. What happens when one of the most dominant, outspoken, and recognizable faces in women's basketball finally decides she's had enough of the whispers, the headlines, the memes, and the online trolls? For years, WNBA superstar Brittney Griner has been the subject of cruel speculation, outrageous rumors, and endless attacks on her gender, her body, and her very identity. The chatter wasn't just about her game, it was about who she is. And now, Griner has finally decided to answer back. With one bold, fiery statement, Brittney Griner just looked into the camera and declared, "XY chromosomes don't mean you're a man." This moment didn't just send shockwaves through the WNBA, it sent a ripple across the entire sports world. Because this isn't just about Brittney Griner. This is about the toxic culture of policing women's bodies in sports, the blurred line between rumor and reality, and the powerful statement of an athlete refusing to let hate define. And tonight, we're going to break it all down. Stay with me until the end, because this is one of those stories you can't miss, and trust me, you'll want to hear every explosive detail. Brittney Griner entered the WNBA in 2013 as a phenomenon. At 6 feet 9 inches, she wasn't just tall, she was dominant. She dumped with ease, blocked shots into the stands, and became the face of a new era of the league. But with her arrival came something darker. Instead of being celebrated purely for her talent, Griner found herself immediately under the microscope. Online forums, sports commentators, and trolls began spreading one toxic rumor that she wasn't really a woman. Clips circulated. Memes went viral. And for over a decade, that shadow followed her, no matter how many championships she won, how many all-star teams she made, or how much she inspired young athletes. After years of ignoring the noise, Griner finally hit her breaking point. Recently, during an unfiltered sit-down conversation, she addressed the rumors directly. Her words cut deep. "XY chromosomes don't mean you're a man. I've been dealing with this nonsense since the moment I touched the basketball court. And I'm done staying silent." That wasn't just a clapback, it was a declaration. A declaration that enough is enough. This isn't just Brittney Griner's story. Her statement touches on a bigger, more dangerous pattern: women athletes constantly being judged for their bodies, their strength, and their appearance. From Serena Williams being called too strong, to Caster Semenya being banned from running due to her natural testosterone levels, to Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark being picked apart online, there's a system of policing that holds women athletes to unfair, impossible standards. Griner's bold clapback is more than personal, it's cultural. Of course, Griner's statement lit social media on fire. On one side, trolls doubled down with even nastier comments. Hashtags mocking her identity started trending. But on the other side, something powerful happened. Athletes from across the sports world, WNBA stars, NBA players, even Olympic champions, stood up for Brittney Griner. They shared her quote, posted their support, and reminded the world that Griner's impact on basketball is undeniable. Even fans who never watched a WNBA game were suddenly paying attention, not to the rumors, but to the bigger conversation about respect and humanity. This story isn't about chromosomes. It's about control. About whether women, especially women in sports, will continue to have their identities policed, their humanity questioned, and their greatness diminished. Brittney Griner's decision to speak out now, at this point in her career, signals something bigger, a fight for ownership of her own narrative. And here's the twist: this isn't the end of the story. It might just be the beginning of a movement. So now the question becomes, did Brittney Griner just spark the most important conversation in women's sports history? Because let's be honest, this was never just about basketball. It's about dignity. It's about truth. And it's about refusing to let lies define your legacy. Whether you love her game or not, Brittney Griner has just forced the world to listen. Welcome back to the channel, family. If you're new here, you've just tapped into one of the most explosive breakdowns in women's basketball history. Brittney Griner's story tonight is bigger than sports. It's about truth, power, and resilience. So stick around, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and join the conversation in the comments, because trust me, you're going to want to have your voice heard in this one.